Great. Okay, can I start by asking anybody who is a brand or a representative of a policy decision maker just put your hand up? Brilliant. Can you all just come down the front, please? Thank you, all you people who just put your hand up. You can all just come down the front now. Just thank you. Let's all give them a round of applause. Great. If everybody can just stand along here, this is great. Thank you so much for coming down to the front. We want to bring you down to the front not to single you out. I just want to be clear that this isn't like a victimisation exercise. The reason why indeed you've been invited to this forum is because we recognise that a lot of you represent companies that are doing something about efforts to support garment workers in the industry. And I think we've been gathering signatures for a number of years about the living wage, and this is a moment for us to kind of present that, to say this is important, this is the result of our efforts, and we're asking you really as ambassadors to take that back, to take it as an encouragement for the work that you're doing so far, but also to take it back to your brands and peers to share the message that actually European citizens really care about a living wage for garment workers. And so we have a small present for all of you, which is going to be distributed by my colleagues here. So we're pleased to be here alongside you to hand over the signatures of almost 150,000 citizens and consumers from around Europe. In fact, the number is 149251, which is a lot of people. So we're representing these to you on behalf of European citizens. We want to give a special mention also to our friends and partners who have been relentlessly struggling for better working conditions and a living wage in garment-producing countries. It's they who went to the streets and picketed in front of the factories and risked their jobs and sometimes their lives for better pay. And it's because of them that we're here today. And also today in the garment industry, production countries, more and more workers are fighting for their right to earn a living wage. Recently in Bangladesh and Cambodia and Indonesia, thousands of young women and men have taken to the streets demanding wage increases and denouncing the systematic abuse of their basic human rights by their employers, by governments, and by companies. The Clean Clothes campaign has been supporting their struggles and raising awareness in Europe and in garment-producing countries about the real cost of high street clothes. And this is something that we're committed to continue to do. They have committed to paying a living wage in the future, and others have taken first small steps to ensure that workers' human rights are protected through their supply chain. Although this has not yet resulted in a living wage for garment workers, and we will not rest until this is a reality. So, thank you very much today for receiving the petition, and we ask you to take this back to your companies, to your colleagues and your peers, and to keep pushing this agenda of the living wage, because we feel that it's really, really important. This was written by Carol, and she wanted to say that the Clean Clothes campaign is like a pug who does not let the calf, which I think means like a dog who never leaves his bone. You know, we're going to keep out of a living wage issue until we see a living wage paid for garment workers around the world. Thanks a lot.